Here's a way to build a mindful approach to living your life. It's simple, easily applied, and brings great results. Want to know how? Watch on. There is an Indian philosophical concept called Gunas, which is found in nearly all Hindu schools of philosophy. It consists of 3 gunas that are present in all objects and all beings in the world. The gunas are a useful model to apply in your life when meditating or in daily life. It defines how your energy levels are and what to do to change your energy level state. Gunas also give you context so you know how and when to switch your energy levels. These 3 gunas are called respectively tamas, which is darkness, destructiveness, lethargy, chaos. Rajas is passion, activity, will, confusion. And finally sattva, goodness, constructiveness, harmoniousness, euphoric, exalted, high. In modern parlance, these terms might be described as wiped out, grind, and lit. All 3 gunas are present in all beings and objects surrounding us, but vary in their impact. We humans have the unique ability to consciously change the level or state of the gunas in our bodies and mind. This is an act of will. The gunas are a natural part of our psyche and form a rhythm as our bodies and minds each cycle through the 3 gunas. They cannot be taken out of our psyche, but we can learn to observe them inside ourselves and adjust their impact on us. Tamas, for example, is a state of darkness, inertia, inactivity, and materiality. It's a feeling of being wiped out, hungover, lethargic, burnt out. I'm sure everyone can relate to phases like that in their life. Traditionally, it's said that tamas manifests from ignorance and deludes all beings from their spiritual truth. To help reduce tamas, avoid tamasic foods, oversleeping, overeating, overdrinking, inactivity, passivity, and fearful situations. Light exercise is one way to overcome tamas, assuming the body is already rested. Tamasic foods include heavy meats and foods that are spoiled, chemically treated, processed or refined. In other words, junk food. Rajas is a state of action, change and movement. The nature of Rajas is one of attraction, longing and attachment, and Rajas strongly binds us to the fruits of our work. It is will in action, and at these times you are likely to find yourself working, being willful, achieving, and being absorbed in your tasks. You are achieving your desires. To reduce Rajas, avoid Rajasic foods, over-exercising, overwork, loud music, excessive thinking, and excessive materialism. Rajasic foods include fried foods, spicy foods, and stimulants. The final guna is sattva. It is a state of harmony, balance, joy, and intelligence. Sattva is the guna that meditators and yogis or yoginis strive towards, as it reduces rajas and tamas and thus makes higher states of consciousness, including enlightenment or liberation, possible. Employing that same sattva in your day-to-day life might be a powerful way to engage your way in the world. Just saying. Sattva generates pure and transparent states of consciousness, openness of mind and of perception, greater receptivity to the light, and higher awareness. Indeed, spiritual development and being in the world can be understood as a gradual unfoldment of sattva inside your personality in order to allow it to reflect your higher self. To increase sattva, reduce both rajas and tamas, eat sattvic foods, and enjoy activities and environments that produce joy and positive thoughts. Sattvic foods include whole grains, legumes, fresh fruits and vegetables that grow above the ground. All yogic practices were developed to create sattva in the mind and body. So meditating, fasting periodically, practicing yoga, and leading a yogic lifestyle strongly cultivates sattva. Indeed, could this be part of the solution to today's modern lifestyle ills? Possibly. Certainly, cultivating or restoring a more sattvic state of consciousness, mind and body, would allow one to deal with stress, anxiety, and many other ills of the 21st century. Becoming a master of your body and mind is one of the keys to success in the world and of becoming a master of yourself. The key to working with the gunas is to change state by moving to the next guna. For example, if you are feeling tamasic, try a little light exercise to get your stagnant energy going. Or recognizing you are in sattva, withdraw inside yourself by meditating or rest so that you may build on your sattva state. The mind's psychological qualities are highly unstable and can quickly fluctuate between the different gunas. The predominant guna of your mind acts as a focus point that affects your perceptions and perspective of the world around us. If you remember this model, you will be able to feel the different gunas inside yourself and respond appropriately. Being mindful in your daily life means you easily and consciously can be aware at all times of your guna state. So if your mind is in rajas, it will experience world events as chaotic, confusing and demanding, and will react to these events in a rajasic way. You see these people at work or at the gym all the time. What guna mind state do you predominantly operate from? Similarly, people whose mind is more sattva may enjoy that state of a natural high from yoga or meditation, or from achieving a goal and the bursting from the rajas to sattvic states. Conversely, euphoria may cause people in sattva to turn to alcohol or drugs to celebrate and extend the sattvic cycle. In our day-to-day life, we cycle from tamas to rajas to sattva, then collapse to tamas again, from which the cycle renews. This can happen over minutes, to hours, to days, or weeks. Meditation and yoga helps to limit the tamas and extend the sattvic states without the use of stimulants. All gunas create attachment and thus bind oneself to their astral body. Tamas to the couch, rajas to excessive thinking and busyness, sattva to thrills or highs. Check out my video on subtle bodies if you haven't seen it yet. Indeed, the mighty Baghdad-Gita comments, when one rises above the three gunas that originate in the body, one is freed from birth, old age, disease and death, and attains enlightenment. That's from Baghdad-Gita, chapter 14, verse 20. While the goal is to cultivate sattva, our ultimate goal is to transcend their misidentification of the self with each of the gunas and to be unattached to both the good and the bad, the positive and negative qualities of all life. To that end, meditation offers that separation out, bringing the mind, body and spiritual aspects of ourselves into alignment and providing relief from the 21st century. Taking a mindful approach in your daily life means you can remain aware of the three gunas operating in your life and respond by changing your guna state at will. This is a useful training of your consciousness that will yield powerful results in your life. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know more about meditation and mindfulness, feel free to subscribe, and more videos with tips, techniques and context will be on its way to you shortly. Thanks for watching.